You traded your freedom for a steady paycheck. But what did it cost you? Your time, your dreams, your potential. I've spoken to hundreds of people trapped in regular 9-to-5 jobs and corporate careers. And their stories are very similar every single time. They feel stuck, trapped in a system designed to make somebody else successful and richer. Maybe you feel it right now. That nagging sense that you're built for something more. That your talents are being wasted. That all the security you've been promised all of your life isn't security at all. Here's the uncomfortable truth you need to hear. Your 9-to-5 job was never designed to make you wealthy. It was designed to keep you comfortable enough to stop asking questions. So the math simply doesn't add up. Trading your most precious asset, time, for a fixed salary is a scam. Your income always hits a ceiling. Meanwhile, your boss leverages your time to build their dreams, not yours. Now, since you've probably never seen me before, I'm Fred, and I went from making $0 per month as a lower middle class dude to making over $1,200 per day with my online business using a simple 4-step process. Now, I've put together a free video training that shows you exactly everything I did step by step so you can copy me. The link is in the description. And to thank you, when we get to 30,000 subs, I'll give away $2,000. Watch the video until the end, subscribe, and share with a friend to win. I don't know if you've ever heard this funny story, but basically, an employee arrives at his company and he sees his boss pull up in a brand new sports car. He goes up to the boss and says, "Wow, your car is super beautiful." And then the boss says, "Thank you, I really appreciate that. You know, if you work very, very hard, next year I might be able to buy myself a new one." That sums up being an employee. You work not really for yourself, but to make somebody else richer. Now, I'm not here to bash hard work. Growing up in the lower middle class, my father was a nurse, my mother a nursing assistant, so they were working really hard for a small pay and barely any recognition. They were treated horribly by the management. I'm here to question whether you direct that effort in the right direction. Just think about this. When was the last time you truly felt alive at work? When did you last feel like your contribution mattered? When did your paycheck reflect your actual value? For most people, the answer is never. The traditional career path, if you want to become wealthy, is a relic from another era. But that's back when companies valued loyalty with pensions and lifetime employment. And that world is gone, but we're still playing by outdated rules. And do you know what's crazy? The average millionaire has 7 income streams, not just one paycheck. So 7 different sources of money flow to them constantly. If they lose one, they're fine. But if you lose your job, what happens to you? So most employees rely on a single source of income, which is very risky, because it could literally vanish overnight with a simple email from HR. When I talk to people making 6, even 7 figures, they all share one common trait. They don't sell their time for pennies. They package their expertise into high-ticket offers, typically anywhere between $1,000 to $10,000 plus. That is the game changer that most people miss. What most people don't realize is that selling 10 products for $100 literally takes the same amount of energy as selling one product for $1,000. But the math changes everything about your life and business. Now, for many, the breaking point comes after watching a colleague get laid off after years, even decades of hard work. They get 2 weeks notice, a small severance package. That's it. That's how they thank your loyalty. What you need to realize is that there is a different game being played around you. A game when you're no longer following the rules of other people, a game where you make your own rules, where your income actually reflects your impact, where Monday and Tuesday mornings bring excitement, not dread. I'm talking about high-ticket consulting. This is simply about packaging your existing knowledge, the skills that you've already acquired, and offering it directly to your customers who need your expertise. The transformation is actually much simpler than you think, because the skills that make you valuable at work are the exact same skills your clients would want to pay thousands for. But the difference is you get to keep the profits instead of your employer. In fact, most of the people I've coached, they started to make more money than with their job, working with only 1 to 5 high-ticket customers, and they worked less hours too. So they had more free time, more impact, and more income. Now let me be clear about something. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about getting free fast. The freedom to choose your projects, the kind of people that you work with, the freedom to live anywhere in the world, the freedom to buy anything that you want without having to sweat over the price tag, the freedom to wake up in the morning knowing you can work whenever you want, you get to pick your own schedule, the freedom to make even more money without having to work more hours. So your corporate experience, it's not wasted time. It's actually your secret weapon because you understand professional environments. You know how businesses think, you speak their language. And these are advantages, not limitations. I had a customer, let's call him Michael for the sake of anonymity. He was a finance professional and he had been working for 12 years in the same firm. He was good at his job, but he felt stuck. His company was paying him over $85,000 a year to manage client portfolios worth millions. And within 6 months of working with me, Michael already had 3 high-paying customers paying him $5,000 per month for financial strategy. So he started to make $15,000 per month, only working 30 hours a week anywhere in the world. Now, was it easy? No. But was it worth it? Well, honestly, you can just ask my client, who literally took his family on a 2-month trip in Europe while his business kept growing. So the greatest risk isn't leaving your job. The greatest risk is staying somewhere you don't belong or somewhere where your potential is limited by somebody else's vision. Corporate jobs train you to think small, to seek permission, to wait for your turn. And these are habits that kill entrepreneurial success. Now, when it comes to low-ticket offers, they keep you stuck in the same trap as your 9-to-5 job. You're constantly chasing new customers, working long hours, dealing with annoying customer support tickets. But high-ticket offers change the equation completely. When you actually charge what your offer is really worth, $1,000 to $10,000 plus, depending on what you sell and who you sell it to, you work with fewer but better customers and you build wealth faster. And suddenly, you can deliver exceptional value because you're not spreading yourself thin between hundreds, if not thousands of customers. The first step is the hardest. Believing that you can create value outside of the professional structure that's defined you. But once you can make this mental shift, everything changes. You start seeing opportunities instead of obstacles. You recognize that uncertainty isn't your enemy, it's your path to growth. I'm not suggesting you quit tomorrow without a plan. I'm suggesting you start building your high-ticket consulting business today alongside your job. Test your premium offering, sign your first customer. Experience the thrill of somebody paying you $1,000 to $10,000 for your expertise, for your knowledge, for your skills. One of my recent customers, in fact, Azar, he signed his first client in just 4 weeks of working with us. And a few days later, he signed his second customer. Many people make the mistake of thinking they need complex websites, fancy funnels, a crazy budget for paid ads, or a gigantic audience to get started. But you don't need any of these things. You simply need clarity on who you help and how, and then you want to have conversations with these people. The income potential of a high ticket is just one part of the equation. The real transformation happens in how you see yourself. You're no longer just an employee. You're now a business owner, a creator of value, a producer, somebody who solves meaningful problems for others. And this mental shift changes literally everything, from the way that you carry yourself, how you handle challenges, and how you take care of your future. When you break free from the 9-to-5 mindset, you stop thinking, how can I get a raise, which will be insignificant most of the time, and now you start thinking, how can I create more value? The first question has limited answers. The second is infinite. That's the real difference. I've seen people transform their lives in just months, not years. People just like you who felt that pull towards something meaningful. They didn't just start businesses, they built high-ticket offers that created wealth. The system wants you to believe that entrepreneurship is risky and that the safe route is having a job and a steady paycheck at the end of the month. This is the greatest lie of our time. The amount of people I spoke to who lost their jobs is actually alarming. True security comes from controlling your income source and having multiple customers instead of just having one employer. You develop skills that the market values rather than just developing skills that a company pays you for. Your future self is watching every decision you make right now. 5 years from now, will you be grateful you stayed quote-unquote safe with your job? Will you be grateful that you skipped on this opportunity if you do nothing to become financially free? Will you be happy you made that choice? Here is what I know for certain. The regret of not trying because you're scared of failure, scared of wasting time or money, it far outweighs the regret of trying and maybe failing. The most dangerous thing you can do is to wait for the perfect time. The perfect time doesn't exist. There is always going to be a reason to delay. Another promotion on the horizon, a bonus coming up, a new big project to complete. These are comfortable excuses that keep you trapped exactly where you are. Have helped dozens of people so far to transition from corporate roles to building 6-figure consulting businesses in record time. And if you're wondering, what's the difference between the people who succeed and who don't? It's this. They take action before they feel completely ready. Your 9-to-5 job is your training wheels. It taught you valuable lessons, but staying there forever, it means you're never going to experience the full ride. Imagine waking up in the morning, choosing how to spend your day anywhere in the world. Imagine being able to provide a better quality of life for your family. Imagine working with customers who truly value your inputs so much so that they're willing to pay thousands of dollars for it. Imagine building something that grows even while you're not working. This isn't a fantasy. This is what my customers achieve every single day. So the choice is yours. You can continue to exchange your time, your most precious asset, for a capped salary, or you can start building a high-ticket consulting business and finally get paid what you're worth while having all the freedom you've always dreamed of. The skills you need to succeed are already inside of you. The clients you could work with who need your help, they're already out there. The only missing piece you have is the commitment to building that business and a proven step-by-step process to follow. So to help you, like I said at the beginning of the video, I've put together a free video training where I show you everything I did step by step to make upwards of $1,200 per day with my own consulting business, and that's with 90 to 95% in profit margins. I'm literally giving away all the secrets, and if you're part of that minority of ambitious individuals who's actually committed to building a profitable business and becoming financially free, right now, I'm offering free strategy calls where together, we'll come up with a game plan for you to get to $10,000 per month as quickly as possible. But be quick, because our limited spots fill up extremely quickly, and I don't know for how long I'm going to keep making this offer. All of the links will be in the bio. And with that being said, I will see you on the other side.